This is Rev Pam Geagan, the latest I've ever started meditation. I've been late before, but not this late. It's a new ending. I'll go back to being on time or close to time next week. And we are in our Creating Affluence meditation series inspired by Deepak Chopra. And so what we now know about affluence is that it comes from source, everything comes from source, and that it can come in a twinkling of an eye once you set your sights and your mind on seeing them, having all of those points come together. Your body, your mind, your spirit, your prayers, your intentions, all of those dimensions coming together in the oneness with clarity of that's what you want, and it can happen in a twinkling of an eye, I believe. And so in this book, Creating Affluence by Chopra, he talks about all of those things. And also what my understanding of affluence is that, again, it's source, the creator that creates its creation by means of you and me and all, is unstoppable in manifesting the deepest desires, because usually it's not the material things that you're looking for. It's what makes you feel joyful, what makes you become more than a piece of creation. You become the creator itself. And so when we're doing all of these, it's not about manifesting new cars or whatever. It's about manifesting who you are in that unique fingerprint of God, and going to the core of your being. And the core of your being, most people want to be joyful, loving, receive and give affection, and just go into that peace within them and themselves, and surround them with that peace. Not only within the self, but surrounding that peace and projecting it out forward onto the world. So it's about deciding what role is that you really want to play in all of this. And we now know that everything is energy. So a thought is a very, very powerful thing. And when you combine all of the elements, the spiritual to begin with, and then mind, body, physical action, and also just holding that oneness without distraction in its intensity, then that thought process, once you plant that seed of knowing that that is what you really want to bloom in your life, and you do it with pure expectation, with the beginner's mind, as I say, then it will bloom in your experience. So in Chopra's book, he uses the abundance of the alphabet. He starts with A, which is the states of awareness and the information in the awareness. It's about awareness, abundance, and so I'm going to talk a little bit about A and B and C, and then we're going to relax in with the information, open and receptive to thinking about and coming clearly about what you would like, and also letting go of what I say is, if you're unhappy because life is not happening the way you think it should, you're look and see how much oneness of intention you have. And if all of those dimensions, all of those levels of awareness are lining up in your life, and there's passion behind them as well. So the minute you're a total yes in the universe, and this I know, with no fears or anything else in your consciousness, then your good manifests that, and something even greater manifests in your life. So A stands for all possibilities, the absolute authority, affluence, and abundance. And it's the most primordial form in all of us, that quantum physics atom, that is the nothingness, that is the everythingness, but it holds all possibilities. So when we are clear, we set our intention, we plant that seed in the soil of yes, and let go of anything else that there's a fear from the past. Maybe things didn't work out the way you wanted wanted them to let go and then be open and receptive to hearing about the abundance that is yours in this universal expression. Now we're going to do B and C as well. And B stands for with this abundance, better and best. And it's about the evolutionary implication that getting better and better in every way and every day with the right and perfect timing, then ultimately you'll be receiving through yourselves the best of everything. People with wealth consciousness settle only for the best. This is also called the principle of the highest first. Go first class all the way in your mind, and the universe responds by giving you the best. So B is absolutely standing for better and best in your life. Don't settle for less than the best in your life. And the abundance, the A, the abundance and the awareness and the intention and the absolute wonderful gift that the universe brings to us with that yes, then manifest. It can even be in a twinkling of an eye. And I always say that even about COVID. I won't be surprised if this clears up much more quickly, even with all its variations, than it took to embrace the entire earth and cover the entire earth. It is uncovering new ways of showing up and responding to the health of the planet and the health of us in rapid ways. And C stands for carefreeness and charity. So $1 billion in the bank without the experience of carefreeness and charity is a state of poverty. Wealth consciousness, by definition, is a state of mind. If you are constantly concerned about that bottom dollar money you need, then irrespective of the actual dollar amount you have in your account, you're really poor. You're constantly seeing less than. You're seeing the poverty you have instead of the abundance that is filling your coffers, as I say, in your mind, your body, your spirit. Carefreeness automatically leads to charity and sharing because you realize that everything comes from source, goes back to source, and then overflows in that cup that just keeps overfilling and overflowing in and through and as us, because there is every possibility in this limitless field of possibility, in this infinite, unbounded, and inexhaustible source. There's always more than enough. It's for us to open up and see that more than enough. So whatever your desire is, make sure that it includes sharing and caring and giving and bringing forth more joy to others, because in the long run, the more you give, the more open and receptive you are to receiving God's great good, as I say. So now we're just going to relax in, and I'll be reminding you of these principles in the affirmations. So I just want us to relax in now with A, B, C. It's easy as 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. That's how easy abundance can be. That was obviously not planned. So, so we're going to go in and we're going to breathe in. We're going to see that light from above, that wonderful, beautiful light in our vision that just says yes to us today. Just flooding our crown chakra, going down between the third eye, going down between the jaws. Just relaxing the jaws, and they may even become slack-jawed. Going down the neck, relaxing the neck, letting the neck drop forward, rolling the shoulders back, and then let them fall naturally down, and your head naturally down. Stretching the spine, all the vertebrae in the spine and the neck, and have it go down. See that light and feel that energetic presence whatever position you're in.
sitting or laying down, whatever position you're in, just see it. Going down, 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 down the arms, out the wrists, down the hands, out the fingers. And then those fingers, those energy ones, I say if there's any place in the body that is hurting, it's those Reiki principles also, using the energy of the universe in and through and as you to direct that energy in your body. So see that energetic presence and use that energetic presence through your fingers and going now down the shoulders, kind of energy come back up, coming around the front of the heart chakra, opening the heart chakra. And I always see the beauty of the heart chakra, that emerald green. And for me, there's a lotus there that opens. And in the lotus can just be the most beautiful flower you've ever seen. Or a deity may meet you there, the Krishna, the Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad, Allah, Elohim, Allah, Saraswati, Lakshmi, whatever it is there, loving you, open to you, receptive to you. And then feel that energy now going down, down, down the back, down the spine, just stretching the spine as your shoulders drop and your head drops. You just feel the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, just stretching out. Feeling that energy flow in and through and as and going down the sit bone, coming around the chakras. Now underneath into the solar plexus. And the solar plexus just opening up in their radiance. And now going down, down, down. Down and around the back still. And then coming around into the sacral chakra below the belly button, the beautiful orange. And opening up the ruby red chakra, the root chakra, between the legs. And then feel that energy just all melting together, coming down in its powerfulness, because we are so powerful. Coming down in the thighs, the knees, the calves, out the ankles, down, down, down through the feet, connecting all the way to that middle earth. And then that middle earth, just breathing in that energetic presence. All the way up with whatever deity you want. God, Moses, Buddha, Jesus, Krishna, Ba'ula. Just breathe in that energy connecting to Source. Because all comes from Source, all goes to Source in its infinite possibilities. And it opens up to us with a giant yes. So breathing in, I use God as synonymous with love. God is on the in-breath. I am on the out-breath. And two more. Silently. And as we relax in, I invite you to go to the emptiness. Just be empty and feel that energetic presence. I feel your presence when I go into the emptiness. I feel the presence of the allness, of the everythingness. It takes me to the nothingness where all possibilities come from, the Alpha and the Omega, beginning and end. And in the emptiness, I use my mind, and use it as a beginner's mind. Setting my intention to be open and receptive. Aware of the infinite abundance of my life, in and through and surrounding me right now, as I just say yes. And today, as I set my intention in mind, body, spirit, and emotion, in that dimension of the oneness, I take time to receive my abundance, and today I do everything best and better. That is what I am aspiring to. That's another A word. I am aspiring in my abundance to do everything the best and better. And I do it carefreely, like a child opening up its eyes and its heart for the first time. Into knowing that the table has been set, and all that I desire in its highest and best for self and all is laid before me. And I don't question it. I don't negate it. I open up to it, am it, come from that place of it. My health, my wealth, my wisdom, abundant, being my better and best, and carefreeness, and accepting it all with that beginner's mind, with the innocence of a child, expecting the highest and best. So I just set my intention and go into the emptiness. Just be empty. Be empty and feel the energy surging through the body. So I close with affirmations. I am moving my mind from any state of compulsive activity to a single-minded consciousness state. Putting all in alignment with the power and the presence behind it. I am bringing into my heart and mind the innocence of a child, the beginner's mind. And I pray the highest and best way I know that makes me feel and connects me to with the oneness of my divine inner being. No matter what its name, it is the thing itself. It's God, Shiva, Jesus, Buddha. I connect. In my soul, in the emptiness, I connect in my temple. That's where I go. I connect in my church and pray. And I look at the highest and best outcome for self and all. Because sometimes I can't see the forest for the trees. I can't see the big picture. So I let go, I let God, I lift those details up to that inner knowingness, that spiritual divine inner voice. And letting go is that simple prayer of belief that the answer and the details are now revealed. And there is no second guessing, there is no negativity, just divine faith in my request and knowingness that all is unfolding perfectly in greater ways than ever imagined in my mind. Impossibility is moved to infinite possibility with a single act of faith. And I know that it is so because when I look at God's great work all around me, the phenomenal job created for all life, I can only rely in faith on the greatness and vastness made available for me and for all. And if there is unhappiness in my thought, I check inside to see how much passion, intention, energy, emotion, and unwavering mindfulness is in my thought. For I now know what is possible and not possible is none of my business. It's all nature's business. And I am not limited by my past experiences in my life. I do not allow my past experiences that made me unhappy to dictate what is possible in my now and future experiences, which are unfolding in greater ways than I could have ever imagined. My deciding factor for my future is building on the good that I've already had, and then clearly focusing on the good that's unfolding beyond the details in my future and how I feel. Knowing that nature, God, the divine, will help that unfold. So my role is to decide and bring all those dimensions, mind, body, spirit, soul, and intention into my beingness in a positive, powerful direction. And with joy, expecting all is unfolding perfectly. And I am at peace, I am at joy, I am energized, I am excited, I am passionate about it all. So I let this intention go, this one pointed focal. I let it go and I call it good and very good. And I open my eyes, I feel the chair or the bed all around me, hearing nature. Seeing nature so beautifully in its wholeness. And I let go, I let God, and I call today good and very good. So opening the eyes if they're not already open, and just namaste, peace out. I love each and every one of you. I'll see you next week for more creating affluence. And have a blessed day. Mwah! And I'll see you Sunday with Dr. Sue Rubin. Please, and come and enjoy the service. Love you. Bye.